Hello. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian here live streaming on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time. Welcome to my show. I'm going to be cooking and eating dinner tonight here on YouTube and on TikTok. So share this live stream with anybody that you know likes to watch me, or that likes to just watch some guy cook dinner and eat dinner, or that maybe's looking for some company while they're cooking dinner and eating dinner, and maybe they're cooking dinner a little later on the West Coast side. If you're on the East Coast, it's real late for you, and you're probably not eating dinner, but maybe you are eating dinner. Maybe you are cooking dinner. I don't know where you are. Regardless of where you are and where you're watching from, I'm going to be doing this in my live stream tonight, so you could be doing it with me if you want to be doing it with me, but you don't have to be. You could just be observing. That's the great part about making content here on the interweb. It's great to have you here, and I do enjoy being here, and we do have regulars in the room on both TikTok and on YouTube, so do feel free to make some friends here because people come back on a regular basis. I like hanging out with them. They like hanging out with me, apparently, and we're all having a lot of fun on the internet. It's a lot of fun to be here with you, whether you're watching me on TikTok or on YouTube. But let's give a shout out to those moderators that make the live chat a fun, safe place for you to be able to hang out without having to worry about trolls. If you're watching me on TikTok, those are 6 moderators. Those moderators are Bobo Gizmo, Javier, Mikey Milwaukee, Joe, Grant, that goes by the name I only follow, Ben, and Juliet. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Over here on YouTube, we've got only 3 moderators, but those 3 moderators are Gabby, Liz, and Brandon. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. And at this moment in time, I can't actually read the chat on YouTube, but I can read the chat on TikTok. The TikTok camera is in front of the YouTube camera, and that's just what's happening right now on my live stream. And I'm actually trying to decide what I really want to make myself. I'm hungry, it's late, and I do got work tomorrow, and I got off of work a bit later tonight. And that's just what's happening in this live stream right now. I'm coming into my house, I'm getting my bearings together. I've come in through the door, and I actually realized I don't really want to wear shoes anymore, so I'm going to take these off. They don't even really match with this outfit. They're running shoes, but they weren't the original shoes I was wearing with this outfit. They're just comfortable. I know what you're thinking. Why would I be wearing running shoes with some nice tie and vest? Well, honestly, I'm not even going to wear the vest anymore. I just don't want to. It's just that time of the night where I'm just going to downgrade the outfit a little bit, but I still do like to dress up on a regular basis. And all right, my hair's still done in this way. This isn't normally the way I do my hair. No, I was on set today, and that is just a reality. I like the kind of messy look. Yeah, let's just go with a messier look. Thanks, guys, for being here. I see the chat is popping up over there on YouTube, and that people are talking over here on TikTok as well. It is fun to be doing these live streams, but be nice to each other in the live chat. Let's keep things PG if you're watching me here on YouTube. Let's keep things moderately what they always are here on TikTok. Just have some fun. It's about having fun with me and having fun with each other, because you're in a live stream experience, which means that you have access to a live chat that has other people here as well, besides just me. You're not just hanging out with me. You're hanging out with other people here that are part of the live stream. And it's a lot of fun to do these live streams, but it's also a lot of fun to try to create a safe environment for you to be able to hang out with some cool people. I'm here to hang out with you if you want to hang out with me, but if you're saying things on the YouTube chat, I really can't see it very well at all. It also fades away. But the TikTok camera is like right in front of the YouTube camera. But welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to make, I haven't decided yet, but I would like to make something pretty fast. We're not going to run a poll to decide what we end up eating, but it doesn't really matter. Did I tie the tie right? Yeah, I did. I just had to double check. Sometimes I don't tie the ties right when I hide it underneath a vest, like it's shorter than it should be or longer than it should be, but this was actually tied the right way. I mean, it's just something I do. Honestly, you're never going to find out. I'd never let you be able to figure it out if I end up tying the tie wrong when it's underneath a vest. It doesn't even matter. My aunt was talking to me about that one time because I was getting ready and she saw that I wasn't tying the tie right. And she's like, hey, you gave yourself too much on one side. You have to retie your tie and even it out. And I said, I'm putting it under a vest. No one will ever notice. And, you know, she was like, that's basically what she said. And, you know, she's right. At the same time, maybe I should have thought about it. Maybe I shouldn't have thought about it. Regardless, no matter what's going on with you right now, I'm here with you if you want me to hang out with you. I'm live streaming on my devices, that is on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time for you to be able to enjoy me. You could potentially watch me on 2 different platforms if you really want to, but the framing of the shot is basically the same on both of them, just the live chat is different. It is a different thing to have the live chat experience on TikTok than it is on YouTube, and it's different on YouTube than it is on TikTok, and it's great being in both spaces. And I do hope that people are being nice to each other, making some friends, and keeping things PG. It's a lot of fun to do these live streams, but I'm mainly talking to you, YouTube. That's right. Let's keep things PG in the chat. I can't really see what's going on there, but it looks like a lot of things are being put into the chat, and it looks like things are really taking off. Over here on TikTok, I've got a lot of likes happening, a lot of people pushing like. I do appreciate that. Let's see how many likes we can get today. I do appreciate the involvement that you decide to give me. If you do decide to share this live stream, I appreciate the shares. I appreciate all sorts of things, like following me, liking my other videos, sharing my other videos, sharing this live stream, all of those things. I appreciate absolutely all of them, and it is fun to have you in the room with me. But if you want other people in the room with me too, so you can hang out with those people and I can hang out with them too, well, send this to them. It's there for them to watch as well. I'm not making it for one person. I'm making it for a lot of people. If you think I'm here for you, I am in a way, but I'm also here for a whole bunch of people. Wow, that's a lot of messages really fast. Thanks, Brandon, for jumping in on the moderating over here on YouTube. Brandon, Gabby, and Liz are our moderators here on YouTube, and they do a great job. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Brandon, I can't read what you said is behind the TikTok camera, but I'm assuming you got this under control. I do feel like you put a lot of effort into the live streams too, just like I do, and I really appreciate you. So everyone give a shout out to Brandon over on YouTube. Also over here on TikTok, give a shout out to Bobo Gizmo. He might not be in the room over here right now, but he might also be at the same time, but he's very important over there on the YouTube live stream. We do have a lot of craziness happening there, and it is something that happens on a regular basis, but I am doing these live streams for you to be able to enjoy yourself and not to be a troll. I'm not doing these so people can troll and, just like spam the message system. Remember, there's a lot of people in the world and not everyone's entertained by the same thing that you're entertained by. That's why you just keep scrolling if you're not entertained by me. You could also even type the thing that says not interested, so then the algorithm doesn't give you more of these types of videos. But then again, I do know that there's lots of haters out there. Also, if you're in the live chat, either on TikTok or on YouTube, and you do see that there's a troll or someone's just being really obnoxious, bring attention to it as subtly as possible, maybe to the moderators, but also just try not to engage with them. Let the moderators deal with it. That's why they're here, and they enjoy doing it, I think. I don't know why they signed up to do it, but hey, I appreciate them for doing it, and they are doing it, so just let them take care of it. Don't engage too much with people that are trolling. I don't think it's good to do in general, especially since most of those people tend to have mental health issues, so be mindful. You never know where they're coming from. You never know what they're dealing with, and they're people too. And I know it sounds kind of weird, I'm defending the trolls, but at the same time, there's a lot of mental health on the internet that is not always put into consideration. And if there's someone in the chat that is really just going at it with maybe hating on me, maybe they're not at the best place in their life, and let's just let them kind of vent a little bit. Also, sometimes they end up being children, and when they're children, well, they're learning, and that means that you should give them a little space so they can learn, because they're kids. So let's not be too hard on them. So do be nice to people regardless if they're trolling or not. Let's just try to make a fun, positive environment here on my live streams, because when it comes to me making content here on the internet, it's all about trying to create positive content that isn't, talking about the politics of today or any of that crap. Even though people do ask me about politics every once in a while, and sometimes in the chat there are people that talk about politics, which is totally appropriate and okay, but that is not the main point of these live streams. And the main point of these live streams is to have fun with social media again. I used to have fun with social media when I was younger. I've just started having fun with it again. And it really is about just posting kind of nonsense sometimes and just trying to have fun with people on the internet. That's really what it's about at the end of the day. And that's the type of content I'm trying to create, and hopefully the type of content you're looking for to watch, because that's the type of content that I'm going to only have for you to watch. Another positive note, though, if you're watching here on TikTok or here on YouTube, you can rewatch my live streams whenever you want. Those live streams are available to you on a regular basis. That means that you can watch them on demand. If you're like, hey, I want to cook with Ben, well, you can cook with me on a different meal, and you can eat with me, even if I'm not live streaming. There's a video that you could watch that's in the past that has me cooking and eating, and you can be doing those things with me on a regular basis, regardless if I'm live streaming or not, which I do live stream daily. So if you're new here, give me a follow and let's see where we take things. I mean, I'm always making new friends, and I do enjoy doing these live streams, and it's fun having you here. So welcome to my live stream. Feel free to share it, and also maybe check me out on Instagram. I'm over there as well. That's right. I'm on the interweb in many different places. You can even check me out on Twitter. But I never go on that thing anymore. Hey, yeah, I'm also on Facebook, but I really don't go on that thing except for to kind of check on family that uses it. I'm also on Blue Sky, but I only use that for like a quick second. I'm also on Lemonade though. Oh, and I'm on Red Note. But I'm on Red Note with only Mandarin content. Even the descriptions are written in Mandarin. I'm not having the whole English thing mixed up in there. But I didn't learn how to speak Mandarin, so, or Chinese, whatever it's referred to as. Anyways, I'm having some fun in my kitchen. You could be having some fun in your kitchen. No matter where you are in the world, I'm broadcasting myself to you here on YouTube, here on TikTok, live streaming in 2 different places. Follow me on Instagram as well. And it's going to be a fun live stream tonight. So share this live stream, push like on the live stream. Let's see what we can get done. I'm going to be making myself some dinner. Oh, right, I have chili. Oh, this is going to be mainly heating up dinner and making a salad. It's going to be a quick one. So I guess I don't really need the stove. Although it would be fun to make one quesadilla. I'm thinking. That's what's happening right now. These live streams are raw reality. It's just raw reality of me in real life. And this is me just trying to make sure I know what I want to do to feed myself. I mean, I came home and I just started these things up. So you're coming in on my live stream while I'm also figuring out what I want to do in my live stream. And it's the best part about these live streams. Sometimes just start them up and just see where it goes. I mean, when it comes to cooking and eating, it's going to happen anyway. So the activities are going to play out and we'll be able to eat and we'll be able to cook together because I'm going to have to do that stuff regardless. Regardless if I should also turn on... I should also turn on that light. It helps. It does help. It makes the lighting better. Sorry about that, all you wonderful people. I set up the cameras pretty fast. It is fun to be here, but it is also something that takes a little bit of energy for me. So I do appreciate the follows, the likes, the shares, the subscribers, whatever you decide to do, any gifts you decide to give. It can't see what's going on TikTok, but I see sometimes people give me things here and there, and if someone has given me something, I appreciate that as well. It is fun to do these live streams. It doesn't take too much out of me, honestly. It's a lot of fun. I would just be talking to myself anyways right now. If I wasn't live streaming myself, I'd definitely be screaming and, singing and just prancing around the house playing out different scenes from different movies. Most likely saying quotes from Jurassic Park, because I do that. I should make videos about that. One day in the future, I'll make videos about me just being silly in the house. I do have a lot of energy, so I tend to just talk a lot. That's right. Me. Who would have thought this guy talks a lot? No, not this guy. All right, so the chili's coming out. The chili's coming out. We'll heat up some of that. This is the leftovers from last night. But it would be fun to actually make something. So I think, well, we gotta make a little salad. That's happening anyways. But just spinach and tomato in the salad. Just spinach and tomato. We're gonna make it real simple tonight. If you're cooking with me, I'm cooking with you. Maybe you'll make yourself a spinach salad. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm not in charge of you, but I'm giving you some options, and I'm letting you know that that's what I'm gonna be doing. And if you wanna be doing it too, well, I mean, then we're doing it together. No matter where you are. You could be on the street, and you could be cooking on the side of the street. And I know you're thinking, people don't do that, but people do that. There's those people that like sit those little carts and they sell things on the side of the street. Maybe they're watching me on their phone. Maybe you're watching me on your phone. I don't know who you are. Regardless, you could let me know who you are if you want to. You could also film a video of yourself watching me, and you could post that video and say what it looks like when you watch me while I'm live streaming here on TikTok or on YouTube. If you make that video, I'll make a video of myself watching your video, and I'll show people what it looks like when I watch your video of me being watched by you. Just throwing out some ideas right there. If you do want to have some fun with social media, that's really what I'm trying to push people to do. It's not necessarily about making the next trend or anything. It's just about getting people to have fun with it again. I feel like people are not having fun with it as much as they used to, and people are using it as a job, which is actually viable. And it's pretty logical to be making money from platforms, but at the same time, we still actually have quite a bit. I'm making one quesadilla. That's right, I'm gonna make one quesadilla. Maybe two. Maybe three. Maybe four. Is this the one? Packed on January 18th. Yep, this is mine. All right. I have a roommate. He bought some too, apparently. Now I have that. Now I have this. Now I have that. We're just gonna make one quesadilla. One quesadilla, and then, we got ourselves some leftover chili, so I'm gonna heat up the chili as well. Let's get out some of them pots and pans, only the popular pots and pans that I like to use, not the lame ones. Not that I have lame pots and pans, but I kind of do at the same time. You could see that, I could see that, you can see it. All right, good. We're good to keep going. Whether you're watching me on TikTok or on YouTube, you can see everything that I can see. This is going to be where we're going to be doing the cooking. If you want to share the live stream with someone, now's the time. Now's the time to share the live stream with somebody that you think would like to watch this guy cook up some food. If you are just like at home and you're bored and you just want to watch some guy cook food, but also share it with other friends so that you guys can all be in the same room, in the same live stream, which is bonding. That's bonding at its best. You could be doing that tonight. That's something that I'm giving you an option of doing. I don't know what you're really doing tonight. You could be actually at work still, and you could be using me as a distraction. And I welcome that. It's great to have you here. But then at the same time, if you're sacrificing sleep and you're watching me instead, these live streams can be rewatched. Just rewatch the live stream when it's live on YouTube or when it's uploaded to YouTube. If you're watching me here on TikTok or on YouTube and it's really late at night, I'd rather say, hey, get yourself some sleep tonight. But then, if you're going to stay up anyways, well then watch me. But if you're not, gonna stay up because you've been motivated to put yourself to sleep, then watch my live stream tomorrow on YouTube. That's right, you can rewatch it here. Now let's see what else is going on. I need a fork. I got the chili. That's gonna be easy. Let's do the salad first. It's the easiest and it's the most appropriate way to start off the whole preparing dinner thing. I hope you had a good day today. I had a good day. If you had a good day, go ahead and say something in the chat about it. I'm going to try to interact with the chat best I can now that I've actually said, hey, I should say stuff in the chat. Regardless of where you're watching me from, I have not interacted with the chat really on either one, except I did notice that there was someone being moderated over there on YouTube, which Brandon, our Bobo Gizmo, thanks again for doing that. That's the only thing I've really seen that's happened on this live stream so far, but hopefully the same people are in the room, and we've got ourselves maybe some new people as well, and we're gonna have some fun, regardless of what you're doing. I'm gonna be doing this, so you can either watch me do it, or you can go do something else, but I'm gonna be here for you if you're here for me, and we'll have some fun just eating together, or you could just watch me eat, depending on where you're at in the world. I'll interact with the chat in a minute, but it also is pretty late for me to be eating. I don't really like eating this late all the time, and it happens more and more in these live streams. I'm figuring out how to do these live streams. It hasn't been that long. I'm still figuring out how I really want to do them. Also, when I travel, I need to figure out how to do those ones better. It is fun to do the traveling ones where I am in my hotel room and then I have people do a poll on the outfit I get to wear the next day. It is actually a lot of fun, and it's fun to be here. I do like to talk fast. I do like to talk a lot, and that is actually one of the main reasons why I continue to live stream. It just seems natural to me. It just seems natural and fun, and I've always enjoyed filming myself, and that is something that I do actually do on a regular basis. There's a whole bunch of videos I never posted when I was younger, because I didn't really like posting content a while ago. No, TikTok really brought it back out. Yeah, Instagram kind of ruined it, back in the day when I was posting before. Instagram kind of ruined the way I used social media. I became more mindful and stopped posting as much. I don't exactly know why. I mean, maybe it had to do with the likes or something, but that doesn't make sense either, because when I was even younger, we didn't have a like button. But I don't know, it's just kind of like, I'm trying to post more on Instagram now, but also Instagram kind of sucks. It's not what it used to be, but it is. But then again, at the same time, it's like all my friends are still on there. It's kind of how it felt when MySpace was around, and so was Facebook, where it was like, but everyone's on MySpace. I don't really want to move over to Facebook, but then it ended up happening anyways. Yeah, I got my spinach in there. We actually got, maybe I'll do cut up tomatoes tonight. Yeah, spicing it up a little bit. I had salad last night too. I'll have salad tonight as well. I'm trying to keep myself healthy. Some salad, some spinach, that's the best way to go. No dressing in tonight's salad, none. But we will do heavy salt and pepper. Heavy salt and pepper indeed. That's salt, pepper, and garlic right here. And we're just gonna throw that on there. Not too heavy, but it's pretty heavy. All right, there we go. So that's good. And now we've got, what was in here again? All right, the green bell peppers, petite green peas. Oh yeah, the macaroni and cheese and the tuna mixed together. That could go in the salad. Let's put that in the salad. I mean, why not, right? It's still a salad. It just has macaroni and cheese in it and has tuna in it, and that still makes it a salad. There's still spinach in here. Also, it's less for me to make, I'll have a smaller plate now, which means I'll have less things to wash, which everyone knows at the end of the day, that's really what we're trying to do when we're cooking in the kitchen. We're trying to make it so we don't use as many utensils, kitchen utensils that is, so then we don't have to clean as much. Because who really likes to actually do all the kitchen cleaning at the end of the day? If that's your thing, well, we should talk more. Maybe you should be involved in my live stream so you could clean up after me if that's something you really like doing. Now, I don't know if this salad's gonna be the perfect salad, but I feel like it's going in the right direction. Now I have macaroni and cheese, tuna, garlic cloves, a little bit of green bell peppers, the salt, the pepper. Oh, we still gotta do, you know what? We gotta use a knife. I was gonna try not to do this with a knife, but I still gotta use a knife. Yeah, it's not that bad. All right, so that's one. And that's 2 potatoes cut up. 3 potatoes cut up. I know, right? It's so exciting. Cooking with me in the kitchen is just like this on a regular basis. So do feel free to follow and be part of my community here online on TikTok, YouTube, and even on Instagram. Yes, that's right. We've got ourselves 4 baby tomatoes now cut up, which makes 8. And now that we've cut 2 more, or we cut 1 into 2 more, now we have 10. So now there's 10 pieces of tomato in the bowl. I give that just a good little shake up because, you know, there's macaroni and cheese and a whole bunch of other stuff along with that spinach in there. And I feel like that's actually a pretty good salad. Honestly, I probably just could have eaten this tonight. Nah, it's more fun to do it this way. So I'm not actually gonna use this or this. Look at the progress we're already making. We're gonna be eating in no time. In no time. We're just gonna make a couple of these quesadillas. All right. We still gotta heat up some chili. We'll do a bowl of chili, some spinach, and 2 quesadillas tonight. So that's what I'm making myself. I hope you're making yourself something real quick because I'm gonna probably be eating in no time. In no time. It'll be real fast for me to be able to eat. Also, if you want to, you could just order yourself food. And then we can still eat together. So we could be eating together tonight. If you want to eat with me, feel free to also share this live stream with anybody that you know is maybe at their house by themselves, maybe cooking, maybe eating by themselves. I mean, my roommate's not coming out right now, so he's not going to eat with me. So that gives me that gives me a great reason to potentially eat with you or with that other person you know. So share the live stream with whoever you know is looking to eat with someone tonight, even though it's pretty late. What time is it? 9:22. I don't know who's eating dinner tonight at 9:22, but let's speed this up. I'd love to get all of this food in my stomach before it's 10 o'clock. Although I still have a lot of energy. That's the thing. Sometimes I need to do something other than live streaming and release a lot more energy, like going out on a walk or, you know, there's 100 things I could do. 100 things. But I'm doing this because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to do these live streams. And I know what you're thinking. Wow, you look really clean shaved. Well, I am and I'm not. So I was on set today and they did my makeup. That's right. I'm an extra in some TV show. Now, I was on set today and they did my makeup. And it's very noticeable that I still have a beard even when I shave. You can still see that I have like stubble. So there's a lot of makeup on my face right now. And I haven't washed it off. And it actually makes me look very like baby facey. I know, right? It surprised me. I was sitting there and I was watching the transformation of me having a beard to not having a beard. I had my 5 o'clock shadow and then I didn't have my 5 o'clock shadow. And I really realized how my beard is like, it's just there all the time. I shaved like 6 hours before getting on set and I still had to have makeup cover up my beard because even when I shave, you could still see it. It's not, it never completely goes away. My beard grows really fast. And some people are like, oh no, don't shave. And it's like, yeah, I don't really want to shave most of the time. I get paid to shave. If you want to pay me not to shave, that coincides with other people also paying me to maybe be clean shaven, because I tend to do things that put me in the spotlight, or, you know, when you do extra work, you do extra work. Oh, good, the butter melted. All right, let's also heat up the chili. I don't want to burn my tie. I normally cook with a vest on, and the tie is not necessarily staying against me. Also, I need to make sure not to catch it on fire. Being mindful and saying something about it makes it so I put more thought into it. That's just a strategy I have. I don't know what your strategies are. That's plenty of chili. That's more than I should probably eat tonight. I already have a really good salad, spinach, macaroni and cheese, tuna combination. Something like that. Anyways, welcome to my live stream. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian, streaming to you live from YouTube and from TikTok. Thank you for being here. Feel free to be a subscriber here on YouTube, here on TikTok. You can also check me out on Instagram, and you can rewatch my live streams whenever you want, only on YouTube. I upload them entirely from start to finish on YouTube for you to be able to rewatch on demand at your convenience. Also, if you want to be a subscriber here on TikTok, you can be a subscriber, an exclusive subscriber here on TikTok. Thanks for being here, regardless of where you're watching me from. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the likes you're giving me and any shares you're giving me. I'll interact more with the chat when I sit down to actually eat. That is something I've started to do more and more frequently, and I actually feel like that format works better for me, because then I can eat faster and it doesn't take me as long. It is something that also makes it so I'm not interacting with the people that are currently here, and maybe people are coming and going and saying goodbye, and if I have missed anything, understand that I'm not close enough to really see what's happening intentionally. It is better this way because I can cook faster, but I do live stream to partake in some interaction, because this is a social media platform, and this is me interacting with you, and it's about engaging with the audience, and I'm here to engage with you for the most part, and I'm just not doing it right now, but I guarantee you I will. If you continue to watch this live stream, you can eat dinner with me, and that's when I will be chit-chatting with you as well. So I'll bring attention to the chat when we end up eating together. Unless, you know, you don't want to eat with me. That's fine too. You actually don't have to eat with me, you could just watch me eat if that's something you want to do as well. I want to provide the options. We have to get out another little plate. Good. See, now this is how it's going to be done. Let's stir that up. The chili looks like it's going to be ready soon. Actually, the chili looks like it's pretty much ready already. And this needs to be flipped over. I don't want to burn my my quesadilla. But it's not a quesadilla yet, it's still a tortilla. I know, right? I'm cooking. Maybe you're cooking with me. Let's cook together. I'm here in my kitchen. You could be in your kitchen. You could actually be on your sofa. You could be outside in the balcony. You could be taking your dog for a walk, and your dog could be taking a crap right now, and you could be picking up poop. That's something that could be happening. And if you are someone that's picking up poop right now because you're just watching me while you're taking your dog for a walk so your dog can take a poop, well, it's great to have you here. I hope I'm entertaining you, and I hope you're having fun picking up poop. I know, right? While I'm cooking. Why am I talking about that stuff? I just like to talk. I can reminisce for hours. I can talk a lot, and it's fun to be doing it, so it's fun to have you here. I do enjoy doing these online live streams, and I do enjoy making content, so feel free to check out the other content I have. You can always watch whatever you want of mine. I am trying to entertain you, but not trying too hard. If I entertain you, I entertain you. Now, if I don't entertain you, that's okay too. It's not about... Oh, wait. I have to do it this way. So I need to take this off. I know you're thinking, it's like, but you have to make the quesadilla. No, not quite yet. I want to make 2 decent sized quesadillas. And I didn't even put, let's put this on a low. I didn't even put salt or peppers on it yet. All right. That's basically done, actually. Let's just shut the chili off. This isn't going to take much longer. My cooking process is coming to an end. I hope your cooking process is coming to an end too if you want to eat with me. If not, well, hopefully you're just cooking and having a lot of fun cooking, and maybe you're just going to cook a lot longer than I am, but that's okay. I'm not judging you. Honestly, I'm proud of you. You're cooking. That's a big deal. You should cook for yourself. Not a lot of people do that. A lot of people don't know how to do it, or a lot of people don't want to do it. I think everyone knows how to do it because cooking is pretty easy if you just decide to cook with love. That is mainly cooking things that you like to eat, and only cooking those things that you like to eat, and not compromising. Just the things you like to eat. Like, I really like cheese. So, what's happening? Making myself something with cheese. That's right. A quesadilla. The easiest of the easiest things to make. Honestly, I think a grilled cheese is easier than a quesadilla. But that's just because, a quesadilla is like really thin. So you gotta like grab it and flip it. When you make yourself a grilled cheese, which is basically the same kind of thing. I mean, they're very similar. They're different, but they're like the same thing at the end of the day. If you went into Chipotle and you asked for a grilled cheese, they'd make you a quesadilla. They wouldn't even probably question it. They'd probably just make you a quesadilla. Unless, they're one of those I can't think for myself employees. Employees they do a lot to a certain degree. But the ones that don't think for themselves, those are real. Those are real people. I know what you're thinking. Why am I talking about that? Well, am I really talking about it? I just mentioned it. We're going to talk about other things. And that's right. We're going to be talking about other things in this live stream. I'm here with you. If you're here with me, welcome to me cooking myself a little bit of a quesadilla, 2 quesadillas. I'm reheating up some chili, and I've got myself a salad that has spinach, macaroni and cheese, tuna, green bell peppers, and garlic cloves. It's right here and ready for me to consume. We're going to make only 2 quesadillas tonight. We're about ready to flip it, I think. No, I don't know. It's hard to flip these ones. Yeah, we're going to just leave it on this side. What, that's like at a 2? Now, let's see how this is doing. Is this still hot? Oh yeah, you see that steam? That steam means it's still hot. So this is good. This will be good for me to eat. I'm getting ready to eat that. I'm getting ready to eat this. We're making one more quesadilla in just a second. That's just all that's happening in my kitchen. I don't know what's happening in your kitchen, but I'm here to hang out with you. And it's all right. You're here to hang out with me too. So it's a lot of fun. It's a mutual hangout right now. And I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. Welcome to my live stream. Do feel free to support me and, make some friends. This live stream is not just me hanging out with you. It's also you hanging out with other people in the live chat. The live chat is a poppin' place. Be sure to make some friends here. Also give a shout out to our moderators here on YouTube. We've got 3 moderators, Brandon, Liz, and Gabby. Here on TikTok, we got 6 moderators. It's Juliet, Bobo, Gizmo, Javier, Mikey, Milwaukee, Joe, and Grant that goes by the name I Only Follow Ben. Give them all a shout out. Let them know they're doing a great job. I appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. I think I see Danny DeVito's in the room. Danny DeVito, welcome to the live stream. And we also have, if I start doing this, I start doing this. Let's just do it. Carolina, welcome to the Respectfully, you are very handsome. Thanks for saying it, Carolina. You're a new follower, aren't you? It's nice to have you. Bianca, thanks for thanking the mods. Shout out to the mods. Danny DeVito, appreciate you shouting out to the mods. Lizzie, thanks for shouting out to the mods as well. I am here to entertain and to hang out with you guys, but they're here to make sure that the chat's safe for us to be able to do that. So it is a lot of fun to be here, but it wouldn't be the same without them. So I do appreciate you guys being all nice to them and whatnot. Thanks, Monty. It's great to have you here as well. I've got the live chat actually now blown up so I can continuously read it. But I want to focus on what I'm doing because I'm actually almost done. So I am going to be focusing on the cooking. The cooking is ending pretty soon. We've heated up the chili. We've got ourselves the quesadilla that's going to be over in moments. It's not going to be cooking for that much longer. I mean, I'm having some fun, but I'm not having that much fun to where I need to keep myself cooking for a long period of time. I'd rather eat and consume some food. What happened to my water? My water's over there, but I'm not going to go get it. I'm going to stay right here with you. I know it does sound like I got a lot of energy, and then I'm coming to the point of my day where it's like I'm going to probably crash from all the energy I do have. That's not actually going to happen. No, thanks for the heart puff, M. It's great to have you here. You're the number 2 gifter tonight, and I appreciate you giving me the gifts and whatnot. Starbucks was the worst job, made me lose faith in humanity. Lizzie? Wow, I've heard people say that about being a paramedic. I've heard people talk about being a paramedic and how when you're a paramedic, you lose a lot of faith in humanity because of the way people treat you when you're just trying to save their life or just help them. And it's crazy to hear some paramedic stories. But it sounds like that might actually be one of the worst professions, being a paramedic, because you have a lot of people that are pretty ungrateful that you're like helping, because also, you know, the ambulance is like $900. The ambulance is expensive. It's not cheap. All right, let's get that butter on that pan. Now that the butter's on the pan, I move on to the next part, which is taking the tortilla. Before it turns into a quesadilla, I need to get that tortilla nice and hot. We're gonna cheat it a little bit. I'm gonna just put that up real high, and I'm gonna try to cook this one real fast because I do want 2 quesadillas. I don't know if I'll eat both of them, but I would like to have one as a snack. Maybe tomorrow. It's fun to have like things that I cooked in my bag, in like a little Ziploc bag, and to snack on it later. It is a lot of fun. You have an amazing Aurora. Thanks, Summer, for telling me that over here on TikTok. It's a lot of fun to be here, and it's a lot of fun to have you here. I hope you decide to follow and be part of the... we got a new follower, Serena. Thanks for following. RT student, it's great to have you here. It's great to be part of the live stream experience with you as well in it. Let's see. His Aurora is truly unmatched. Thanks, Danny DeVito. Your compliments go way beyond anything. Sarah, hello to you. I hope that we're doing homework tonight with you. I'd love to know what you're working on, if you're working on some homework. Thanks for the follow. It is great to see people are jumping in and being part of the live stream experience with me, and they're joining in on my accounts and whatnot. You know, we'll hang out in the future. Hold on. I'm giving some attention to this. Yeah, when I get quiet in the live stream, that means I am actually focusing on what I'm doing, which is important every once in a while. It's not always important, but it is actually important to a certain degree. I mean, I would say so that it is always important to a degree, but, you know, at the same time, it's debatable. Pretty much everything's debatable. Now I got some butter in there, and now there's more butter in here. Now we're going to be moving that butter around. I know, right? You hear that sizzle? I don't know if you heard the sizzle, but since it's golden brown now, I can take it off. Now I'm taking off the tortilla and putting on another tortilla, but I also need to give it a little more butter. Come on, butter. This one's going much faster. This is really the only thing we're cooking tonight. If you do normally watch my live streams, I cook a lot more, and it is fun for me to cook, and it is something I do in my live streams on a regular basis. So give me a follow and be sure to tune in on a regular basis to watch me cook. You can cook with me as well. He's locked in. Yeah, I'm trying. I'll catch up with the chat in a little while. And we're just gonna make sure that I get myself seated and eat some food before it gets way too late, and then I'll have like weird stomach issues through the night. I'll get to indigestion, or what's like acid reflux, if I eat way too late and then go to bed. It's happened a couple of times. I'm getting older. But hey, I don't feel like I'm getting older. I feel like I'm getting younger every day. But younger in a special way. I know. Welcome to my live stream, no matter where you are. Welcome to this energy right now. Because I got this energy in my live stream. You can also rewatch my live streams whenever you want on YouTube. It's fun for me to do them, and it's fun for me to have you here. So do interact with the live chat, make some friends. We are here to hang out with each other in this live stream experience. If you want to, well, you can. If you just want to observe, that's okay to do. I'm not going to judge you. You do you. You have fun. You take yourself into this live stream experiment, into this live stream experience, and take what you want out of it. It's here for you to be entertained, not necessarily for you to feel like you have to make friends. You know, it's not like I need you to say something. I'm just giving you the opportunity to interact in a live chat. It's been about 40 minutes of this live stream so far, so also feel free to share the live stream with anybody that you know really likes to watch me, or just an Armenian, just a 35-year-old Armenian male in his kitchen making quesadillas, so basically making Mexican food and also making chili. Which ethnicity makes chili? Yeah. What ethnicity is chili from? I can't think of it. If you want to say it in the chat, well, I'm not reading the chat right now, but I'll look at the chat later, and it'll be fun to see that. It would be fun to see that. We got to get a little more cheese on that. We're using a white cheddar, a Vermont cheese. And I feel like that's a good amount of cheese. We've got the cheese on. Now we can put the cheese away. Ain't that just the best? Putting things away after using them always feels so good. This is gonna last a lot longer because I actually put it away. Ain't that the best? Taking care of myself, taking care of the stuff I have, and now putting down that tortilla on top of some cheese, and now it's instantly changed into a quesadilla. It's no longer a tortilla anymore. Whenever you put cheese on a quesadilla and you just close it together, it's instantly a quesadilla. It is no longer a tortilla. This is now a quesadilla. It's not a tortilla, it is a quesadilla. So welcome to my live stream. I've cooked myself 2 quesadillas. This one's still technically cooking. We're gonna be eating in just a second. If you wanna eat with me too, that's an option. That's something you could be doing tonight. You could be eating dinner with me, I'll be eating dinner with you. Even if you don't want to eat dinner, I'm still going to be eating dinner anyways, and you could be joining me if you really want to join me. You can also send this live stream to anybody that you know would like to. Oh, Gabby, I see you're here, but I didn't see what you said. But I do see it in the chat. If you want to eat with me tonight, though, no matter who you are, no matter where you are, I'm giving you that option to be able to do so. It is fun doing these live streams, but I wouldn't be able to do them without the greatness of those moderators that help make the live chat a safe place. So do give a shout out to the moderators. And the other side of things, you can also follow me on other platforms. Oh no, it started to burn. It's okay, I caught it in time. It'll be a little crunchier. But we still got to get one side melted. We're just going to turn back on the chili, let that get hot again. I'm going to start moving things over to where I'm going to be eating. You could be eating with me too, once again. If you want to eat with me, that's an option. So get yourself some food, get yourself to a table maybe. Or maybe, just stand and eat. Whatever you want to do, I'll be eating dinner in just a second. You could be eating dinner with me too. So welcome to my live stream. Let's have some fun. All right? Ain't that just the best? Eating with people. The best way to bond with people is to eat with them. Right, I almost forgot about this. I'm using my fingers, but I shouldn't be. I could burn myself, but you know what? I knew it. It's done. But I have to tap it down because the cheese, it wasn't like falling onto it. Let's shut that off. This is going to be perfect for me to slide. No, the cheese is starting to slip out. There we go. I got it. That one's done. This fork is for the salad. Okay, let's put this away. We've got the chili ready to come off of the pan, or the pot. It's in a pot. We're gonna take it out of the pot, and we're gonna put it into a bowl. And look at that. I didn't catch my tie on fire. Ah, dang it, that's hot. I forgot I left the spoon in there. It's a metal spoon. Should have thought about that. Yeah, I burned myself a little bit. And that's okay. These things happen. And we're just gonna take that spoon that got really, really hot, and we're just gonna put it in the sink. Yeah, these are live streams. Completely unedited, just raw live streams of me and my life. You're watching me do things and I'm here with you. It's unedited. It will be uploaded completely unedited. All things that happen will be available for you to rewatch when you want to rewatch them. I'm here to entertain you in a reality sense. So view this as more of a reality TV show. If you're thinking to yourself, man, why are you broadcasting yourself doing all these things? Maybe you should do something more meaningful. Look at the other stuff that's online. Honestly, some people are just staring into the camera and talking to people that are saying things on the chat. Here in my live stream, I at least like to have some sort of activity. I like to cook, I like to eat, and that's my favorite thing to do in these live streams, and that's something you can watch on a regular basis. And sometimes you end up watching me burn myself when I'm over by the stove, because it does happen because I'm working with fire. Oh yes, you see the steam? You see that steam, right? It's a good sign. That's the chili. So I pour that chili out, and I got myself a cup of chili, a salad, and 2 quesadillas tonight. That's what I'm eating for dinner. Hopefully you've got yourself some food to eat for dinner as well, because I'm going to be eating right about now in just a couple minutes, in a second. I got one more other thing to do, and that is put that away. But hey, you know, is this cold? No, it's not cold water. So let's make this cold. The stove is off everywhere. And the reason why I'm making it cold water is because I deserve cold water. I do. And if you want cold water too, I guarantee you also deserve cold water. It's a simple thing, and it's not something that everybody, wants. But if you want cold water, you give yourself some cold water tonight. You drink some cold water with a delicious meal. I hope you made yourself something good to eat, because I made myself something good to eat, and I'm going to be eating that with you. If you want to eat it with me, well, I can't really give it to you because you're on the internet and you're maybe thousands of miles away. You might be next door. Regardless, wherever you are, you aren't necessarily directly next to me in this moment where I could just give you some of the food I made. So I'm going to be eating all of that food, and it's a shame that I won't be able to share it with you people, but I will be able to share with you my enjoyment of eating my food, and hopefully you'll be able to share with me your enjoyment of eating your food by commenting in the chat. Do feel free to share this live stream, follow me on Instagram, and I'm here to entertain you. If you want to be entertained by me, I'm just live streaming on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time, both places. So if you do get a little confused and I'm talking to the chat in one place and then not talking to a chat that you can see, well, there is another chat going on, so I'll try to clarify when I'm talking to people that are on TikTok and people that are on YouTube. But we're going to need to move these cameras now over here, and we're going to be eating on that side. So give me 1 second. I'm going to put down my water first, and we're going to move these cameras, and then I'm going to be able to also interact with the chat. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask those questions. If there's something you asked a long time ago, you need to re-ask that, because I probably won't be able to scroll up enough to be able to read it. Especially if you're watching here on YouTube. If you're watching here on YouTube, after about 50 comments, I can't go up anymore. So if you commented 50 comments ago and you want me to answer something, I won't even be able to read it. Actually, I haven't read anything in the live chat here at all on YouTube. I'm here on TikTok a couple of times, but on YouTube, I haven't read anything. So if you've been waiting for me to respond, or if you feel hurt that I haven't responded, just haven't read anything on YouTube yet. But I will, and that's going to happen in just a second. Just give me a minute. I'm going to move these cameras. We'll start with this one. Yeah, this one is TikTok. That's right. All right, TikTok. Let's make sure you're framed up so you can see what I can see. Or, you can see what I'm eating. Actually, that's a pretty low angle. This is a little different. I normally don't do it that low. All right, we got to get the TikTok camera. The YouTube camera. Or do we? We can leave YouTube right where they are. If I really want to, it's my decision. At the end of the day, where do you find a man like this, Blake182? Well, right here. I'm right here. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining me and being part of the live stream experience. I'm going to go grab the other camera, which is the YouTube camera. But this is going to be what I'm going to do tonight. You could be eating with me. I'll be eating with you. Feel free to share this live stream. Feel free to tap on that screen and give me as many likes as you can. And feel free to be a subscriber or a follower here on TikTok. Thanks for watching. Oh, Andrew, it's nice to see you. Thanks for saying I look good. You probably look great too. Oh, yeah, I didn't forget about you. I did think about leaving you behind, YouTube. But then again, at the same time, why would I do that to you? Thanks for joining in and being part of the live stream experience. It is fun to be doing these. It's fun to have you. But I am now putting you down. Oh, no. Into the chili. Good thing that only a little bit. Well, I didn't burn my tie, at least. If you've been watching and you were part of me heating up and getting my food ready, I was worried I was going to get my tie on fire. But that didn't happen. But we're now here on YouTube and on TikTok. Now, I have to actually adjust this again because the cameras are actually too spread out for me to be able to really conveniently look at them. And if I'm going to have them be this spread out, I should just put them on opposite sides. But I'm not going to do that. So we're actually just going to push one into the other. Yeah, let's do that. Push one into the other. Oh, that's so much better. So much better. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being part of my live stream experience. Give me 1 more second. Where is it? No way. Perfect. I knew it was in here. The phone's gonna die. So I need to plug in another camera. Another charger. There we go. And now nothing's stopping us from having a great night. A great meal, a great night with you, me. We're hanging out together. If you want to hang out with me on a regular basis, I do these live streams pretty much every night. So you can join in on a regular one. Oh, okay. So let's see what's going on. We got Plu tonight. You might not be... Oh, Rem's here. Hey, Rem. It's nice to see you. Limus, when is your birthday, Ben? December 3rd. The David Productions, thanks for following me. It's nice to have you in the room. Nice to have you part of the live stream experience. Thanks, Plu, for saying I should have a good night with my meal. Thanks for the blessing overall. Benjamin, I don't mean to get too personal, but how was your day today? Danny DeVito, we'll have to talk about that later, but thanks for asking over here on TikTok. If you're watching here on YouTube, I see you. Gabby, oh my God, you look so elegant and handsome. Thanks, Gabby, for the compliment. I do appreciate you being here on the YouTube live stream. I also appreciate you as a moderator. Thanks for being part of it, and thanks for giving me the compliments. I do appreciate you coming in. Hello, Crystal, nice to see you. What is that, Loxy? Ben, I can make you quesadillas whenever you want. Oh, that's so nice. We'd have to do it on a live stream, though. Would you be okay with doing it on a live stream? There's going to be some things I won't compromise on. And I think doing these live streams is going to be something I do regardless. Hi from Carolina. Great lately. My secret? I look great right now because I have a lot of makeup on. I'm not even joking. I have a bunch of makeup on. Now, this makeup is for when you film, so it looks especially good when you're in front of a camera. You can't see that I have a beard. There's makeup covering my entire face. You can't see my 5 o'clock shadow. Night, day, whenever. It's me. Francis, it's me. K20's talking to you. Clara, do you dip a quesadilla in sour cream? No, it's not my style. Thanks for asking. Lizzie, you always look great, Ben. Oh, thanks for saying it, but I'm never clean shaven like this. Even when I clean shave, don't forget to double cleanse. Oh, yeah. I have cleaning complex. That's made as a makeup remover, but I don't... My skincare routine is using makeup remover every night, even though I don't have makeup on. That's what I do as a male. I just do it because I can. Who did your makeup? The makeup artist? Robin was her name. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to tell you. Oh, thanks for saying the makeup's on point. Thanks for saying I'm always glowing. Thanks for calling me fine. Ben, what color should I paint my nails? Well, what kind of colors are you wearing throughout the week? What are your outfits? I feel like a lot of girls paint their nails and then wear the opposite color of their nails throughout the week. You should do something where your nails complement your outfit. Makeup remover, but no cleanser? No cleanser. No. I have really rough skin. You look so good tonight. Thanks for saying it. Thanks for saying the food looks really good. This is a really good salad, actually. It's me, Kay. Your mane is timed out, K20? That's not good. What color should you dye your hair, Pixie? Well, what color is it now? You wear a lot of white and black, so any color matches. Do purple. If you want, paint your nails purple. That's what I would do if I was you. Actually, I probably wouldn't paint them purple if I was you. I'd probably go with turquoise. Oh. Or one hand turquoise, and then the other hand dark blue. Yeah, I'd probably do that. Do that! Or do any of those three. Or mix and match. Thanks for saying I didn't let my chili get cold. Thanks for looking out for me, Mojo. Do appreciate you. Oh, yeah. That's still nice and hot. You said dark blue too? Yeah, one hand dark blue. Pixie, your hair is brown now. I made a friend today who had she has really nice hair. I made a friend today yesterday. Her name's like Jamie. Her hair is like 2 different colors, but it has like a white base. I'll figure out what, you should dye your hair like that. Although she did say it was like $500 or something. How's my dinner tonight? It's really good. Especially since Mojo reminded me that, this is, starting to cool down. And I gotta eat my chili before it does get cooled down. Oh, thanks for the Robin Williams compliment. I appreciate that. He's one of my idols. Oh, thanks for saying I look great with and without a full beard. Thanks, Sanseas, for the follow. I appreciate you giving me a follow. How do you stay so lean? I don't know. Genetics? Wow, that chili is steaming. It is steaming hot. Actually, it's really hot. I probably shouldn't say what I am filming. You sign contracts that say that you won't talk about it, even if it's not even that popular of a show. Or if it is a popular show. Les, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining in and being part of it. How did you make your chili? You got a recipe? This is my mom's chili. I don't know her recipe, but I'll learn it, Mario, and I'll end up doing it on a live stream. So that gives you a reason to follow me and come back for another time, because I'll do a live stream where I make the chili. That's my dinner. Give me it back. Oh, thanks for thinking it's your dinner. Oh, Francis, don't talk yourself down like that. You definitely know how many times you've asked the same question? Okay. All right, things are getting crazy over there on YouTube. Let's come back over here to TikTok. Thanks, Kate. Thanks, Tigers23 for the follow. Thanks, Mayor Jazz, for the heart and the Armenian flag, I think. You should do cooking videos. I do cooking videos. I have plenty of them. I should learn my mom's chili. Midnight, thanks for the follow. Robin Hood's in the house, y'all. Oh, thanks for the compliment. How did I get on Jimmy Fallon? I wasn't on Jimmy Fallon. I was on Jimmy Kimmel. Blue Provaco? I don't know what that means. Hey, thanks for the follow. Hat Magic Wand Star. It's great to have you here. Wait, are you an actor? I was when I was younger. It looks like I'm getting back into it now. We're finding out as I go along. Technically, when I do these live streams, it brings out the actor in me. The hair did look good, slicked on the side earlier, but that's not the look I'm going for in these live streams. But thanks for noticing, Janie DeVito. I do appreciate it. How did I get on Jimmy Kimmel? Well, I just showed up. And they have auditions, and I auditioned. No, my hair is not wet today. Thanks for asking over there on YouTube. Yeah, Sarah. Jane DeVito's doing a great job at asking me questions. Starting off with, I hope it's not too personal. Ooh, fashion design career. Well, that sounds interesting, Pixie. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chit-chatting. Oh, thanks, Rem. What did I act in when I was little? Mainly plays, school performances, a couple of acting jobs. Nothing too fancy. Now I'm done with the chili, and the chili was warm and delicious to eat. I move on to the next thing, which is a salad mixed with some macaroni and cheese, some tuna, some green bell peppers, and some garlic cloves, along with some tomatoes, some diced up, cut up tomatoes. Dude, indeed, the real gentleman. Dude, indeed. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Dan DeVito, the Ninja Turtle one's way too personal. I don't feel like I'm going to get into that. I would say Leonardo, but I don't really want to commit to saying anything. Because Raphael's cool too. Raphael's really cool. I look so what? Easy to draw? Oh, I don't know what that means, but thank you. The correct answer is Michelangelo. Michelangelo is, there's no correct answer. That's not how it works if it's an opinion. Yeah. Here's without glasses. And here's with glasses. We'll show you that one more time. You can take a screenshot if you want, or you could film a video of what it looks like when I take my glasses off to show you what it looks like when I'm not wearing glasses while I'm live streaming. And you can show me what it looks like when you're watching me while I'm doing that. And then I'll make a video of you watching me take my glasses off and be on my live stream as a viewer. If you want, that's something that you can do. If you really want to do that on either platform, go ahead. Grab your camera, grab another phone, because you're probably using your phone to watch me. Or if you're watching me on a TV or a computer, you can show me what it looks like when you're watching me, and I'll make a video of me watching you watching me. That's a guarantee. If you tag me, I definitely will make a video of you watching me. So if you want me to make a video of you, it can happen. That is a possibility. Thanks for the follow, Alex. I do appreciate you being here and joining in on the live stream experience. Thanks for sharing the live stream, Jackie. It's great to have you here. I look like James Potter. Benjamin, you got to read The Last Ronin. Yeah, I do got to read The Last Ronin. Hey, Haley, it's nice to have you here. I'm kind of going back in the chat now. Now we'll go back forward in the chat, but now it's having a hard time for me. Raphael wins. Lizzie will do a poll later. Mahan, need you as well. It's great to have you here. You look good both with glasses and with glasses off. Thanks for saying so. It does feel fun to wear and not wear glasses. Yeah, I'd be comfortable with my viewers drawing me. Thanks for asking, Rem. I am drawable, apparently. Thanks for saying I look cute, shaved, Paris. Sassy man? Yeah, I know, I'm pretty sassy. You're giving Gerard way? I don't know what that means. Hi, Nick. Great to have you here. Joni, nice to have you here as well. I see you've reacted to the fact that I'm not wearing my glasses right now. Nick, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate you being here and being part of the live stream experience and give me that support. Yeah, it is totally fine to draw me. You guys can even make videos of me doing my live stream, and you can put yourself in a video. I don't know what the caterpillars are, but I'm happy you're here for them. It's a person from My Chemical Romance, Chia. Oh, that sounds nice. Thanks for sharing the live stream, Mahim. What's your favorite food? Sorry if that's too personal. Oh, Pixie, you're taking I bet you would be a good candidate for mayor. Thanks, Mojo. I am planning on running for mayor in Los Angeles County. It's not too personal to ask me what my favorite food is, but I just feel like it's not the right moment. It's about timing, too. Ben, this is a good color on you. Oh, thanks, Bobo Gizmo. I appreciate it. I like the crosstalks happening over there on YouTube. It's great to see people are jumping in and being part of the live stream experience. Be nice to each other. Let's keep things PG here on YouTube. Thanks, Gabby, for standing up for people. Don't be bullies. Listen to Gabby, guys. She's one of our moderators. I trust her. And if you guys are being bad bullies, well, I mean, eventually the moderators will do something about it. Aww. Hi, Ryan Brada. It's great to have you here. Swagged. Thanks for saying I'm swagged out. Oh, thanks, Loxy, for asking me out. Where are you? Are you in Los Angeles? Oh, no, not you, TikTok. I'm a real person. You don't need to test me to see if I'm real. Why do you do this to me every night? You know I'm real, TikTok. I'm interacting with the chat. I feel like these robots are just going around trying to police things, and they haven't gotten good enough yet. No, you're in San Diego. That's quite the distance. I can see good without my glasses. I don't actually need to wear my glasses. But I failed the scene test. Yeah. TikTok doesn't know if I'm like a real person because I'm so good. Without a 5 o'clock shadow, you went from uncle to older brother? Aw, thanks. Because you welcome us every 30 seconds? Yeah. Why wouldn't I? Welcome. That is something I do. Heart me? Oh, what a heart me gift. Thanks, M, for the gift. I do appreciate it. Cat Chief? I don't know what that means. Are we talking about Halo? Over there on YouTube? Thanks, Kaja. It's a lot of fun for me to be here. It's fun to hang out with you as well. Miss Fluids X, thanks for being here and calling me handsome like you always do. It's nice to see you. Thanks for saying I look amazing tonight. You probably look amazing too. I don't know what you look like tonight because I can't see you, but you can see me. Oh, someone's crying. Don't cry too much, guys. Be nice to each other over there on YouTube. If you're making fun of each other, let's stop doing that. Thanks, Ghastly, for the follow. It's nice to have you part of the live stream experience here on TikTok. Favorite fast food, Mario? In-N-Out. Miss Woods X, thanks for the hearts. Also, guys, thanks for the likes overall. Thank you for liking and sharing this live stream. I do appreciate it. Feel free to like and share more of the live stream as we go along. Thanks for the follow, Vanessa. It's great to be doing these live streams, but it's also fun to have more people come into the room. What is my In-N-Out order? My In-N-Out order is animal fries. And if you have an In-N-Out order you want to put down too. What is the question? Gabby's trying to figure out what someone's asking. It's a question. Regardless, let's have fun. Let's not try to run things too crazy. If you guys... How do you stay so positive? I don't know. I show up. You need a haircut? I guess. I mean, no one really needs a haircut. No. Thanks for the Dolphin M. Have I ever tried Whataburger? No. But my In-N-Out order... You want me to get a mullet, Brandon? Maybe. Where's my tie from? I don't know. This was a gift. But if you're watching and you've asked me that question, which everyone's probably wanting to know, Whataburger is Texas, right? Whataburger has nothing on In-N-Out? I could believe that. Okay, so let's do... My In-N-Out order is animal-style fries, a cheeseburger with only lettuce, ketchup, and mustard on it, and then another order of fries, but these are just well-done fries. And I mix the well-done fries with the animal-style fries. And that's what I like to get. I get 2 orders of fries and a very simple burger that basically has like nothing on it. I love In-N-Out too, M. What are we having for dessert? It's a great question. I don't know yet, but thanks to Danny DeVito for asking. It's not too personal. But I can tell you what we're not doing. We're not going to be putting on Jurassic Park 3. And we're not going to be trying to watch that tonight. But it's 10:07. And I almost made it with finishing all of my dinner before 10:07. I'm just going to really actually finish this quesadilla. And I'm going to say this other quesadilla. It's fun to have stuff in my car, in my bag. You love In-N-Out too, Sarah? That's great to hear. You were a teenager and I got sick of it? Oh, you got sick of it. Oh, that's too bad. All right, guys, it's almost been 70 minutes. I'm happy you had In-N-Out today, Lizzie. Ben, you should get a low capper fade. I don't know what that is. Thanks for the follow. You're gay for me, 69. You're respective, very handsome. Oh, thanks for saying it. It is nice to have you here and part of the live stream experience. I hope you decide to follow. Just recorded a video of me watching the stream. We'll upload it tomorrow. Mojo, if you do, I'll film a video of me watching you. The username? Yeah, that was a good username. I've been live streaming on YouTube and on TikTok for quite a while. And the usernames on TikTok win every time. It's just so much more elaborate and unexpected. Over here, I get a lot of like first name people. They're just using their first name because it's attached to their Google account. Ah, thanks for saying I'm looking fine. What does it look like when you watch me on live? Well, Sarah, now things are getting complicated. I'm gonna get confused, but I will try to make that video. I should do juggling videos. Thanks for giving that as a recommendation over here on YouTube. Yeah, Danny DeVito, you do got the best name here on. Oh, yeah. Look, Cream Flakes just followed me. Thanks, Cream Flakes. That's a great name. Summer, thanks for sharing the live. I do appreciate you being here. Why is he like, who is this fine man? Bubble Gizmo, your name is one of the best names I have ever read. I gotta give you that. It's really fun to say, too. You do a great job. Yeah, I guess I should just start saying you talk. Yeah, we can trade boots if you want. Your name is Mariah Carey in real life? Thanks, Abby, for saying you want this one. Pixie, rate your name? It's Pixie Mist, right? See, that's more creative than anything over there that's happening on... It's more creative than Indo Snow. Although, no hate on you, Indo Snow. Thanks for being here and interacting with the chat here on YouTube. Whoops. But yeah, it's mysterious. Well said, Dan DeVito. Thanks, Hannah Bear, for the follow. I do appreciate you being part of the live stream experience. Feel free to chat with the chat. Feel free to make some friends here. You're not just hanging out with me. If you joined in on the live chat, you're also hanging out with other people here that are in the live stream experience. You feel free to make a shout out to them and also make some friends while you're here. Don't be a YouTube hater indeed. That's absolutely correct. Let's not be YouTube haters. Thanks for watching me here on YouTube. Also, interact with the chat, make some friends, share, and follow one another. So let's all support one another. My biggest dream that I would like to accomplish, Gabby? Now that's a big question. Thanks for asking over here on YouTube. I do appreciate the question. And I think I feel like I have to think about that one, though. I mean, to be a dad was really like the greatest accomplishment I feel like I would ever get. But then again, every time I say it, I just kind of feel like it diminishes it a little bit. I mean, I don't want to be a dad just to be a dad. But my younger self would have definitely said that. But my older self that really doesn't know what's happening anymore because the dating world is so weird. And I'm trying to protect myself. How are y'all doing? Oh, Kelsey, great for jumping in. Went from being called Danny Phantom in elementary school to being called Danny DeVito in high school. Were you Danny Phantom? Thanks for calling me Dad. Kelsey, thanks for the follow. It's nice to have you in the live stream experience and as a follower. Yeah, Pixie, the dating world is very weird. And I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed, not just by the dating world itself, but also the mix of social media. Livenstein? I don't know who that is. Although I feel like I do know who that is. Livenstein. It was given to me. Danny DeVito was given to you? We Can Be Friends, Derek Brazil. American Pie. Oh, the dad. Yeah, that does make sense. They used to call me lesbian Danny. Oh, wow, that's crazy, Lizzie. I hope people weren't too mean to you. It does make sense, yeah. I wasn't going to eat this tonight, but I'm here with you. Let's just eat this, and then we're going to eat some dessert, and that's going to be the end of my live stream. The live stream's not lasting that long tonight, but you can always rewatch this live stream whenever you want to look at this beautiful face. I know, right? I'm having fun with you. You're having fun with me. Thanks for being here. If you decided to interact with the live stream, well, that's great. Looks like we have Juliet that decided to come into the room. Juliet, great to have you here. Hello to you. Everyone give a shout out to Juliet, Bobo, Gizmo, Javier, Mikey, Milwaukee, Joe, and Grant, who also goes by the name I Only Follow Ben. The reason I'm saying give a shout out to them is because they're moderators and they like to do it. They do it for fun, and they're here to make the live chat a more bearable experience for me and a more bearable experience for you. You came to say hi before going to bed, Juliet? Well, that's great to have you here. And regardless, no matter how long you stay, it's always nice when you pop in. So thanks for being part of the live stream experience, and thanks for contributing by being a moderator. If you're watching over here on YouTube and you're a little confused sometimes, it's because I'm live streaming on both YouTube and TikTok at the same time. I know, right? Welcome to my live stream. This is something you can watch on a regular basis, and there's lots of videos here for you to watch on my account. So be sure to check out what's going on a regular basis, and be sure to watch my videos, because I make a lot of short form videos and I make live streams every day, and you can rewatch the live streams in their entirety here on YouTube also as well. So it's fun to have you. Thanks for, you're going to bed too? Well, good night to you, and it was fun having you in the room. Thanks for being part of my live stream experience here on YouTube. Back to over here on TikTok. It's great to have people here. Where's Romero? I don't know where Romero is. Thanks, Yana, for the follow. It's nice to have you. Ben, you hurt in Dingo's feelings with what you said earlier. I couldn't read all of that, and I don't know who said that, but you should probably say it again, but also at the same time, understand that this is a live stream, and, you know, you could send me a message. If you're trying to interact with me in the live chat here on YouTube, it's not really built that way. For me to be able to interact with everything that's in the chat, it fades away too fast, and there's no setting for me to be able to leave it on. So I can't really do that. But if I did hurt anyone's feelings, they shouldn't take it personally. If they do take it personally and you're standing up for them, this isn't the playground. So they can talk to me if they need to, and you should tell them that they should talk to me if I hurt their feelings. Don't you be a messenger. That's not what's going on here. This isn't elementary school. So let's treat it like we're adults, and let's take care of this the right way. And if you feel like I hurt someone's feelings, you can let me know, but you might want to let me know in a more strategic way, or you should just tell them to talk to me. Let's not treat this like the schoolyard, guys. But it is fun to have you here. Let's keep the chat PG. Once again, if you're confused and you're ever wondering what's going on, there are two live chats going on. One on YouTube, one here on TikTok. The one on YouTube mainly has kids in it. I know, because sometimes the kids end up telling me that they are watching me. They end up telling my cousin that they're watching, or my niece that they're watching me. So I know that there's kids in here even if they don't want to admit that they're kids. And that's completely fine. I'm actually not going to hate on that. Regardless, it's great having you guys here, and I do enjoy having you. What's the live stream about? I eat in my live stream, I cook in my live stream. But thanks for being here. Over here on TikTok, we got people saying things. I never feel bad if Ben misses my messages, because I know, yeah, Mojo, thanks for saying it. You missed the beard? It's already there, it's just covered in makeup. The beard isn't gone. My 5 o'clock shadow is there. I just have a bunch of makeup on my face. I couldn't read whatever was said right there, but I'm going to try to get the chat to pop back up. Let's see if I can do this. Now, live chat. That's what I'm saying, dog. K20. Oh, yeah, that's great. K20, you guys can't all be children. Francine, are you there? I try to catch up with the chat, but it does seem like I can't. And regardless of whatever age you are, I'm not discriminating whether you watch me and you're an adult or a kid. It's just fun to see what's going on. But when you see the contents of the live chats and you compare them, when you compare the YouTube live chat with the TikTok live chat, the YouTube live chat actually feels like it's written by a whole bunch of children, whereas over here on TikTok, it does feel like it's written by a whole bunch of people that are more around my age, asking me questions that make more sense too, and not begging to be moderators. Yeah. Over here on YouTube, there's a lot of things that happen over here, but people tend to be a bit more rowdy. Even the people on TikTok go over to YouTube every once in a while to see what's going on in the YouTube chat. And it is a bit off the hooks, but I'm not discouraging you from being here or from chit-chatting in the live chat. I actually prefer that you have some fun. It's going to be what it is, and if you are a kid and you're watching, you're just growing up while watching me, and that's okay too. If you're watching me here on TikTok, I am trying to pay attention to what's going on the live chat as well. The beard is going to grow back in 5 minutes. It's already growing back. There's just a whole bunch of hair right here. Thanks for saying things and being part of the live stream experience here on TikTok. I'm trying to read what's going on in this chat. LM, amazing. You look familiar in the... thanks for saying I look amazing in an ominous way. Didn't know how to say it without getting flagged. Dane DeVito, I don't know what you're talking about, but it is great to have you here. Maybe you can make me a wig with his arm hair. I actually have enough hair for you to make a wig, Violet. Thanks for the gifts. Who just sent me those lovely gifts? Lizzie, thanks for the roses. You sent me 2 roses. I love getting roses. Good morning from California. Well, Denise, if you're in California, you know it's nighttime. It's not the morning yet. It is 10:20 in California. 10:20 p.m., not a.m. So it is nighttime still. My babies get a lot of hair. Thanks. That's a great comment. God bless you. I need that wig ASAP. Yeah, I know, right? I did grow out my hair and cut it at 12 inches so then someone could make a wig of my hair, and I haven't sent it in yet for them to be able to donate it to kids with cancer. That is just something that I have actually done. I just haven't done it yet. Wow, people are really saying things over here in the chat on YouTube. Sound is off? What sound is off? Please check sound is off. No, it's not. Ben, please check this sound. Got a stick. Francine. See, this is exactly why I feel like there's a bunch of kids over here. Or maybe just like misplaced 20-year-olds that haven't realized that they've grown up yet and they still feel like they're in high school because they were dealing with high school during COVID. Oh, that does sound like a TV show, but a bad TV show. I'm not going to check the sound. I'm not doing anything. If you want, you can switch over to YouTube. Oh, I should probably write it out. But then again, at the same time, I'm not going to write it out because I'm pretty sure the sound's fine. Over here on YouTube, it tends to get really crazy on the chat. So if you're in the chat and you feel like it's getting too crazy for you, say something to the moderators. The moderators will hopefully do things. If you want to report people that are also in the chat, you can go ahead and do so. But I prefer you don't. Just tell the moderators to do what they do. I don't really like people getting reported on, but there are people that are really rowdy, and there are people that think, you know, hey, I'm going to try to put a lot more effort into the YouTube live stream. And they're wrong. I'm just live streaming on both for fun because it makes things more interesting for me. But I really actually like the live stream experience more on TikTok. And I can say what I really feel in these live streams because I'm not being paid to say otherwise. I'm here and I'm just here present as myself right now. And the live stream experience on TikTok is actually really fun. It has a more interactive interface. Over here on YouTube, it's very subtle. It's very little. Oh, wow. Someone's saying they'll hurt themselves. I hope you don't hurt yourself. I don't know how we got into this conversation, but I think I'm gonna have to hide you. Sorry. I never do that. I hid someone. I didn't like doing that. Sorry. I had to hide you. You were saying things that could potentially trigger other people. And remember, there are other people in the room, regardless of where you're watching me from. If you're watching me here on YouTube or if you're watching me here on TikTok, you got to be considerate that other people are in the room too. And if you're saying things that might make people feel uncomfortable, like you might hurt yourself and stuff, that's not cool. Let's not do that. And if you feel like you need to come back and, you know, maybe try to troll me some more, that's on you. But there are moderators here and I'll try to pay attention to the most part. But let's not get too crazy. Also, I will end up doing something if you, I don't know. He hurt ? Francine, we don't know. I think K20 is the same as K Francine. I think there are 3 people that are actually one person. If I was 12 years old, Brandon, and I was watching people on YouTube, I would be watching with 3 different accounts. So I could talk to myself in the chat. Yeah, I probably would be doing that. Like, you are not Francine. No, we're not saying you are. We're saying you control the account of Francine. Came from TikTok. Nice to have you here, Liam. It's great to have you in the chat. I don't know, Francine. You might also be AI. It's really hard for us to know if you're not real. Okay, now back over here to TikTok. What's my zodiac sign, Montoya is asking? My zodiac sign is Sagittarius. That's right, the sexy Sagittarius sign. Oh, thanks for saying it, Danny DeVito. Maybe Ben is AI. Mojo, that is a great thing to put out there. I guess I will eat this. I was going to save it. Water buffalo? I don't know any water buffalo. We're finishing up the eating now. The live stream is coming to an end. We'll eat dessert in just a second too, and then the live stream ends completely. We're at 85 minutes, and I like to live stream for at least 90 minutes. That's something I do on a regular basis, so if you want to continue to watch me live stream either here on YouTube or here on TikTok, in the future, you can definitely... Okay, bedtime for me now. Juliet, bedtime for you. Good night. It's nice to have you here. The sound in YouTube sound is fine. Yeah, I know the sound is fine. Every once in a while, there's one person that will troll, that will say, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. Because it's children on YouTube. Like, it is literally kids on YouTube. I know, because some of them end up telling my niece how much they like my shows and stuff. I know that there are kids watching. Also, it gives me a metric. And not all the kids lie about their age. Good night, Juliet, though. Have yourself a good night's rest. Everyone give Juliet a good night. Give her a good night send-off as well. No more beard? Well, there's makeup covering my beard. Good night to all that are going to bed. Who's changed? Crystal Eggs? You said you're going to leave because it's getting ridiculous? I couldn't read your message. But Crystal, you might enjoy the live stream experience over on TikTok. I never said that you were a kid, Crystal, but there are a lot of kids that do watch this and do interact. You don't say anything that's childish, but I am calling people the children because the live stream experience has had a lot more potty talk too, in general. I've been doing this a while. Crystal, I don't know how long you've been watching, but good night to you. But I started doing this live streaming about 6 months ago, and I don't think you were watching 6 months ago. And the live chat did have quite a lot happen in it. You love the BBC? That's great. The BBC is a great channel. Thanks for being here, Richard. Okay, I probably didn't understand what you were doing, Richard. Thanks, Brandon. I know, right? I'm a pretty innocent guy. It is fun to be here. It is fun to have you here. If you're watching me here on YouTube or on TikTok, the live stream experience is both different and the same. Not the BBC. What is the BBC? Someone's going to need to explain that to me. Montoya asking if I believe in ghosts. We always seem to be finding each other. Haley saying, yeah, the BBC is the British Broadcasting Channel. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Thanks for telling me that. Waterline asking who did I vote for? Is it really important? We shouldn't be talking about politics all the time. It really ruins society. In the 90s, no one talked about politics nearly as much as people talk about politics now. And things were better there. In the 90s, that is. You being a silly Billy? No, I didn't know you could be a silly Billy, Mojo. This is the quesadilla I made. All right. Shouldn't be talking about politics or should be talking about politics? I do like to talk about how politics isn't fun to talk about, and that there used to be like this code on the internet where we just didn't talk about politics, and that's gone away. But I feel like it's a toxicity of talking about politics. And both Republicans and Democrats are like the same thing. They're pretty much the same thing. It's always about the bottom line profit. It's not about people. It's always about how much money our country can make. And you can tell me otherwise. But they've all been caught. All of them. And no one is better than the other guy. They all kind of suck. Now you can tell me I'm wrong with, the facts that you have. But I'm also going with feelings. That's right. I'm going with some feelings. And I just feel like something's real fishy about politics these days. And it's not getting any clearer. That's why I also don't like to talk about it, because I do feel like it makes people really, really angry. And they really want me to say that their team is the better team. And they can't even fathom the idea that maybe their team also sucks. That's right. I'm referring to the political parties as teams. And potentially you could be on the team that sucks. But potentially both of them suck. Kinda. Yeah, I know. It's just turned into this. Armenians look so familiar to Turks and Arabs. Yeah, they do. That is a good point. Thanks, Waterline, for saying that they're facts. If you really do trust your political party, though, you're probably buying into propaganda. So, we got a lot of propaganda in the world, and there's no way that your political party is the way. No, it just doesn't work like that. Although I have a couple of friends that if they did hear me saying that, they would be down to lecture me for like an hour. Which is once again why we're not doing political talks in these live streams. It sets me up for conversations that I might have to have with people in real life that I don't want to have. I'm not from Glendale. My family's from the East LA. Migration, when the genocide happened, people that moved to California actually were mainly in the East LA, Montebello area, and then gravitated out from there. Glendale became like an Armenian community in like the 90s. I don't know how that happened though. But my family's been here for a couple generations, and Glendale ain't got nothing on us. Now, Glendale has the people that just came over this year or last year. I don't speak Armenian, no. Thanks for liking the live stream, guys. Thanks for sharing the live stream. I do appreciate people being here and being part of the live stream experience. We're going to eat some dessert, and then we're going to end the live stream. Whether you've been watching me here on TikTok or here on YouTube, it's been 93 minutes. You've been watching me this entire time, giving me the support that I so lovely welcome into my life. As in, I welcome you to watch my live stream. I welcome you to be part of it. I am Armenian. Thanks for saying it. It's great to have you on YouTube and on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. Thanks for the rose, Lizzie. And let's be sure to have some fun. Oh, that's sad. Fortune tellers are honestly really messing with society too much. If you have a fortune teller, I want you to stop seeing them. If you like fortune tellers and that's something you're really into, well, are they really ever right? Are they? Or are they just guessing and then making excuses why they weren't right? I don't know what the dessert's going to be. We're going to figure it out together, though. It's probably going to be Oreos. I really like Oreos. Fortune tellers are the atheists? Aesthetic? Tarot cards? 847, thanks for saying I haven't been to the right one. It's not about being to the right one. It's I've never heard anyone say that they've actually listened to their fortune teller and their fortune teller actually gave them a good reading. You could prove me wrong, though. I mean, there are people that have had their fortunes told, but I've heard no celebrity or person that is rich talk about how their fortune teller said that they were going to be here one day. There's no famous person out there that said, I see my fortune teller every weekend, and my fortune teller made it so that I got to where I am today. No one ever does that. Thanks for the follow, hearts with a bone arrow through it. I promise you they've been right about certain things. Eddie 47, I'm not saying they're not right about certain things. I'm just saying the really successful people in life never have a story where they talk about a fortune teller. If you can find me like a really successful person that went to a fortune teller and has like them recommending going to fortune tellers to get a reading, then go ahead, give me that information. But as the adult I have grown to be, and all of the news I've grown to listen to, and all of the different musicians and artists and actors that I've seen on screen and in interviews, not a single one of them has ever said that a fortune teller told me I was going to be here. Not a single one of them. Well, maybe one of them. No, none of them. Billionaires do. I don't think millionaires or billionaires do. They say millionaires don't use astrology, but Bilbo, I don't know what that means, but hey, thanks for saying Armenian, because I am Armenian. You lost sleep at 3:35. 10 death, yeah, I feel Thanos. And an actual medium can tell you fortunes, so you're right. And an actual medium can tell your fortune, so you're right. Who's right? Can't. Oh, can't tell your fortune. Yes, they can't. Also, there's free will. Billionaires used to get their birth charts read. Yeah, I believe that. That's a good point, Gabby. But that's a rich person thing. Like, back in the day. But now everyone does it, so they don't care anymore. Billionaires have to use astrology. They can be lying. They could be lying, Waterline, but if no one's coming out and talking about how great fortune tellers are, then I have to say that they're probably not making the difference in society that we think they are. I've read Lana Del Rey's poetry book, and she's talked about meeting with her medium. Yeah. Energy can be read. The stars are a map. Look, I've had my fortune told, and every single thing that they've said has not happened. I am not married. I do not have a wife. They said I was going to get married young. I didn't get married young. Then one person said I was going to get married old. I didn't get married old. Well, maybe. I'm still getting older. Maddie on the B, thanks for sharing the live. Muddy Mama, or Buddy Mama, not Muddy Mama, Buddy Mama, thanks for following me. It's nice to have you as a follower. Ever watch the OC? Yes, I did, Tankless. Only the first 2 seasons. After that, nothing else. Actually, when did she shoot that guy? And then they did that song, that really popular song. Thanks for saying I'm your TikTok crush, hey. Finds a wife, finds a good... He who finds a wife finds a good thing. Yeah, totally agree with that. I wish I was already married. Valerie, following the life creator. Thanks for following me, Valerie. Come back to what? You can get your birth chart read, Ben. I can, can't I? I feel like I have, haven't I? I believe in energy, but don't think anyone can tell your future or read your thoughts. That's true. That is very true. Have I ever had my birth chart read? Danny DeVito, that is very personal. I can't read all of that. That's too much stuff that's happening in the chat. Once again, the live stream experience here on YouTube, the live chat just disappears really fast. So if you write a long comment, I won't be able to read it at all. You got to piece it up. You got to piece it up, and then you got to let some time pass between each one, because I'll never be able to read it. It just doesn't work like that here on the YouTube live stream, especially as the creator and the live streamer. It doesn't let me do that. Bilbo is from The Hobbit. He is from the Hobbit. That's a good point. See, that's a one sentence thing. I can read that really fast and it fades away. If you want me to interact with you, you just got to do one sentences. One sentences. If you write like a paragraph, I can't interact with that here on the YouTube live. YouTube doesn't even want me to interact with the people that write paragraphs. Over here on TikTok, though, same here. Tarot reading didn't resonate with me. It also feels weird. It feels, but the are we what? LOL, volunteer for a wife is crazy. Talentless 09. Oh, thanks for the follow. Are all your videos old and you post them? Question mark. Bellina? No, they're usually just a couple days behind. Raw, next question. Oh, that again. But Bellina, I'm actually filming videos every day, and I don't post all of them because if I do post all of them, then TikTok doesn't push them out. So I have to like post only 2 videos a day, but I film on average probably like 8 to 10 videos a day. And I just don't post. I can't post them all. It won't let me. Well, it will, but then it won't share them. Which is all the more reason why if I get a lot more followers, I'll be able to actually have a lot more videos being posted up, and I won't care so much about the view count because there'll be just a lot more followers in general. You don't necessarily believe in what? Eat something? Waterline, thanks for the follow. I don't believe either, but it's fun to read. Oh, I hear you. If you're watching me here, Francine, I see you're giving me question marks. Are you Indian? I'm being asked if I'm Indian once again here on YouTube. I'm not Indian. I'm Armenian. I'm so Middle Eastern, so we're all in the same bubble. It's fun to be part of the Middle Eastern clan. If you have Middle Eastern heritage, you know what I'm talking about. If you're all over the place, we just have a whole bunch of different territories around us. We tend to be in the areas that tend to have the most wars, but that's besides the point. That's not the point at all. Also, a lot of land grabbing. Taylor S, let it go. Are you referring to Armenia losing land from Turkey? Because I'm never going to let that go. I will never let that go. My grandpa was pissed off about that. Also, there was a genocide. So it's not really something I'm going to let go. But I don't know if you're actually talking to me, actually. You might be talking to somebody else in the live stream experience because you don't just need to talk to me. You can also talk to the other people that are here. No, I'm talking to the chat. Okay, thanks for clarifying, Taylor S. I do encourage people to actually have crosstalk. Have conversations in the chat with other people that are here. You're not just hanging out with me in this live stream. You're also hanging out with other people in the live chat experience here on YouTube and here on TikTok. So do feel free to make some friends and talk to one another. Sarah, you're Indian. Yeah, Sarah, that gives you some points. I do love Middle Easterns. I happen to be one, and I show favoritism towards my own races. 1915, never forget 1915. But he actually wasn't talking about that. He was talking to someone else in the chat. Or they could be singing that Frozen song. They could be singing that Frozen song. Do you want me to interpret your transit chart? I can send it to you, all the info I can get from your B-Day. No, I'm good. Maybe later, Gabby. But not now. How old am I? Oh, thanks for asking. You couldn't figure out how old I was without asking me? I'm 35. 35, but feeling 22 every day. Does anyone else think he's really cute? I think I'm pretty cute. But then again, I think you're asking other people. I actually feel like it's that time of the live stream where I can get into some pajamas. Maybe you can get to some pajamas too. I don't know. I'm going to eat dessert in a minute. It's probably just going to be Oreos. But I want to get out of this outfit and I want to get into something really warm and cozy because I deserve to be warm and cozy too. Because I'm in my house. You might be warm and cozy in your house already under some covers and whatnot watching me, but I'm not warm and cozy. Hey, Peaceful Kevin, nice to have you here. Thanks for being part of the live chat experience. You want to hop on top of what? Oops. People just saying things. Did I just get some gifts? Thanks for the finger heart or the sock heart, whatever you want to call them. M, it's great to have you. Benjamin, is this personal? What is our pajama choice for tonight? It's going to be not long johns because I wore those like 2 nights in a row. Thanks for saying I'm actually really cute. I mean, I try just by existing and it works out for me. So if you're trying to be really cute too, I'm going to tell you, existing is the best way to do it. Ben, reading everything and realizing too late that it's inappropriate. Yeah, I do that a lot, Lizzie. Yeah, thanks for saying that in the live. I'm just not like people were complimenting you and I concur. I love the confidence you ate that. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, no, I see. The Holy Trinity indeed. Thanks for saying I'm very handsome. I do appreciate it. I guess this is an educational live. I don't know. I don't think it's educational. I mean, let's not clarify this as an educational live. Has it been a month? Question mark? No, I don't know. Thanks for the follow, Fallout Girl XO. You're so quirky? Am I? Sometimes it's educational. Thanks, Peaceful Kevin. I have knowledge and I help people when I can. Now this feels like it's inappropriate, actually. I'm showing way too much hair. Way too much hair, way too much skin. Way too much skin. But I'm going to get in my pajamas. You should get in your pajamas too. I'm going to be hanging out with you for a little bit longer if you want to hang out with me. This is my live stream here on YouTube, here on TikTok. Welcome to my live stream. Be sure to follow me on Instagram as well. Wow, a whole bunch of things were just deleted. Thank you, Brandon, for being the moderator that you are. I do appreciate you guys being here. Let's keep things appropriate. Let's keep things PG. Benjamin, this got too personal. I mean, it got a little seamy. It did get a little seamy, but hey, who am I not to tease? Especially since I'll be starting my OnlyFans account soon, and you'll be able to also subscribe to my OnlyFans, which will have no nudes. It'll be all me in great outfits. I'm going to do suits. Bathing suits. No, I won't do bathing suits. I'll just do suits. It would be a lot of fun to do suits, and then also do all the shoes I have. So you can see my shoes. It'll be fun. It's also me having fun with the ability to make content and have content on multiple platforms. But once again, if you want to eat dessert with me, I'm going to get in my pajamas and we can eat dessert together. I'm going to walk out of my shot and I'm going to continue to take off the rest of what I have on, even though I already started undressing it basically in front of you, but not really at the same time. I have an undershirt. I'm just showing a lot of hair. But it's a lot of fun being in these live streams, so do feel free to share the live stream with anybody that you know wants to sit around with someone in their pajamas while they're eating dessert, because that's what's going to happen in this last half of the live stream. I'm going to go get myself in my pajamas and I'll come back over here and I'll eat some dessert, and you can be eating dessert with me as well. If you want, you can also follow me on Instagram, and if you really want to chit chat with me, you could send me a message over there. I'm more likely to respond to a message over there. Am I Italian? No, I'm not Italian. Do boxers and tie? No, I'm not doing that, Peaceful Kevin. No, but thanks for asking. I'd like to be warm. I want to get into my pajamas and be warm and snug, and I want you to be warm and snug too. So this is a good opportunity for you to also go get yourself into some nice pajamas. While I'm not here, though, I do want to entertain you with something. I mean, I don't want you to be like, not amused in my live stream. So I think I'll put on another live stream while I'm live streaming. Right here, I'm going to actually put on a live stream of someone else live streaming. I've never done this before, but hey, I'm having fun with my live streams, and this is just proof that I'm having fun with my live streams by also live streaming other people live streaming. We'll see. But that's me. I just looked at me for a second. Okay, so that's what I look like. Man, it is so interesting to see myself without a beard or anything like that. Let's see. So we've got how many people? I like ice cream. If you like ice cream too, watch this live stream while I'm going to go and get into my pajamas. That's right, I'm spicing this up a little bit. There's a live stream right here of someone making themselves some ice cream, and that's going to be something you can watch while you're waiting for me to come back in my pajamas. So you should go get yourself into some pajamas too, but it is ice cream, so it gets you in the mood. This is a dessert live stream, and that's really just getting you into the mood of what we're going to be doing. Hi, Ben has said something that may have upset you. Oh, thanks, Brandon. If I have said anything that has upsetted you, remember there's a lot of other things to watch on the internet, and do not troll the live chat. There are people that actually want to be here. If you're forgetting that there are other people in the world, I'm here to remind you that there are other people in the world too. And if you were offended by me, you don't need to stay in the live chat, and you also don't need to make the experience lesser for other people. So don't make it about you. Just watch something else. It's not that big of a deal. Now, I'll be right back, and you should go get yourself in some pajamas. We could be eating dessert tonight. We could be eating dessert tonight together. It's a lot of fun. I know, right? Yep. Cold in here. Snug bug. Snug. A snug bug. They call me Snuggly Buggly. Buggly Snuggly. Snuggles. Oh, nice. It's that time of night where I also need to put stuff in the sink. But I only have to wash like 3 things. I'm still in the room with you. You just can't see me. I'm putting stuff in the sink. Making sure everything's soaking. I'll have to wash things in the morning. Almost there, almost there, almost there. And by saying I'm almost there, I mean I'm almost back to where you are. To eat dessert with you. Oh, dang it. One more thing, one more thing. I'm almost ready. To eat my dessert. I hope you're ready to eat dessert with me. I have like 200 of these plates, so we're gonna use a plate. Oh, right. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I know I enjoy the live stream. It is one of the live streams that I watch, so that's just happening right there. If you were enjoying the live stream, well, it's over, but it's still going technically. You can watch that other live stream, but this live stream is happening right here. Benjamin. No, I don't have this one's not one of my Lake Tahoe ones. But thanks for guessing. You've been quietly enjoying the live stream. You guys are great at being part of this live stream experience. When I put something on for you guys to watch, it is great to know that you guys are being amused by that thing. But I do see we've kind of gone down a little bit on some of the people that were here in the live stream, but we actually have a little bit of a different dessert tonight. It's not just Oreos. It's a combination of 2 things. It's a little bit of Oreos, and it's a little bit of O's. How did you leave for 2 minutes and now he's gamed? I don't know. This is me basically like ready for bed. I'm gonna sleep in a sweatshirt tonight because I'm cold. Guess what? Is that a Leah Ribbon person? I think that's a Leah Ribbon person saying, Ben, guess what? What do I need to guess for, a Leah Ribbon person? We're behaving very good and appropriately. Amanda is okay. I don't know who Amanda is. Which one's Amanda? Say something, Amanda. Let me know you're here. Yes, Elia. Ribbon person, it's great to have you here. Looking for a roommate, handsome? Slaves? Ben, you're single. How? I don't know how I'm single. I don't want to be single. But at the same time, I also don't want to just be in a random relationship with someone just because I want to be in a relationship. Now, I do have great friends. and beautiful friendships. But no wife. No wife. Are you taking dating applications? Next year, I will be taking applications for an arranged marriage. If I do get to that point next year, if I'm still single, I am totally open to an arranged marriage. Yeah. I mean, it could fail, but the arrangement might make things easier in general. I hope I get a wife soon that also wants to live stream with me, because I do like doing these live streams, and it would be fun to do the live streams with someone else. And an arranged marriage that also includes the fact that they'd have to live stream with me is actually something that might make this more interesting in general. It might be a better reality TV show to a certain degree, and that's just me sacrificing myself for the greater good of making entertainment for other people while also accomplishing the dream of becoming a married man that has some children. And then I could say I love the children more than the wife if that wife really sucks. Come to India? Will India help me arrange my marriage? Peaceful Kevin will probably be the one that ends up going through most of the applicants anyways, along with the moderators here on YouTube and on TikTok. Televised arranged marriage. Lizzie, televised or live streaming, it's all the same thing at the end of the day. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ben, you opened up some cereal. Why are you pouring it on a plate? This is dessert. Some O's cereal, which is the best cereal, but it really is just sugar. So I also always do this whenever I get the O's cereal. It keeps it fresher. Basically, I seal it, I put it upside down, and it makes it so it lasts longer. This one dries out real fast if you don't pack it up. You will screen it? Thanks for saying you'll screen it. Is that your real last name? It seems unique. Is it? Yes, it is unique, and it is my last name. Thank you. LOL, I'm 19. Does that work? Waterline, thanks for asking. I don't know. Me neither. I can't believe he's single. Gabby, thanks for saying it. I know. Right, guys? This guy's single? Yeah, I've been single for quite a while. I've had my moments where there were a couple of friends that I consider friends now that I did not consider friends at one other time, that I gave them opportunity, and I remember talking to them and telling them how I felt about them, and they rejected me. And then later on in life, they kind of wanted to pursue something after I guess I put myself out there. And the way that they basically went about doing it was very off-putting and made me care about them less. Now, they're still great people, but I couldn't care about them in the way that I expressed to them when I first pursued them. And I think a big deal of what I was going through when I was younger in dating, which is why I'm single, is that I was having a really hard time going from person to person. So sometimes, even though there was opportunity and there were people that were I should have dated that seemed interested in me, I just couldn't process things very well. I was in therapy a lot. Gosh, are you going to judge me? Regardless, I'm here live streaming myself, and I'm putting myself out there, very vulnerable right here, hanging out here on YouTube and on TikTok. And on YouTube, you can rewatch these whenever you want. So if there's stuff in here that you're like, oh, that sounds like something I could maybe use against him later, you could try. But I'm being real open, and honestly, if I'm putting it out there, I'm putting it out there, and I could talk about it again in the future. But I do feel like there were opportunities in the past that I could have definitely, if I was mature enough to forgive some of them for being unreasonable when I told them how I felt about them, then maybe, no, they were being really unreasonable. They've even apologized for the fact that they were being unreasonable. But I really actually couldn't forgive them. But maybe I should have forgiven them. Let's not live in the past. Now, we're going to actually be having a limited amount of Oreos tonight, because last night I had like 6. So tonight, we're going to do 4 and some O's. And I know what you're thinking. There's a little plate in front of me. It looks like a kid's plate. It is. This is to sustain my appetite for sweets, so I don't eat too many sweets before going to bed. Now, I'm not going to go directly to bed after this, but I do want to eat some dessert with you, and then I'll probably end the live stream because I want to do some things for myself because, I want to get to bed, but I also want to relax. And I can't necessarily do that if I'm talking endlessly here on YouTube and on TikTok, and that is just the reality. It is not that bad, but it is a fantastic thing to be doing, but I can't get myself to completely relax on these platforms because I have to be on my toes to be able to interact with you fun people. And sometimes there's, some reminiscing in the chat. Ben has a great therapeutic self-talk. Peaceful Kevin, thanks for saying that. That's what all my therapists were saying after a while, and that's why I have a really hard time going to therapy now. Is because whenever I go to therapy now, it's the same stupid questions and the same stupid answers, and it's crazy. But therapy is good, and it's nice to actually talk to someone about problems. So if you do want to get yourself some therapy, I'm not sponsoring anything, but my sister is a therapist, and she might be able to fit you in. If you need to talk to someone, she has the different last name thing going on for her, but shoot me a message if you need to talk to someone. I'm sure she has resources for you, and she could probably help you out as well. You got to push yourself further, bro. Thanks, Peaceful Kevin. I know what you're talking about. Benjamin, what is your profession? I am a freelancer in the entertainment industry. I work in film and television, or what was film and television is now content. Basically, everything's content now because it has to be like reclassified. Because, you know, if you stream a movie, it's technically not really the same thing. What inappropriate thing happened? I don't know. But people tend to be pulling each other's legs every once in a while. He's so cute. Take your time. Loom, thanks. Thank you. Slay, I've been needing a therapist. Yeah, I guess I hear you. Content farming is common. Is it? Oh, Amanda, thanks for being here. What's Verta Real? Oh no. Stay. Good. That was me putting Oreos in the freezer, and you know, sometimes the Oreos want to slip out of the freezer, so I just got to tell it to stay for a second. I talk to inanimate objects every once in a while. I don't know if it does anything, but I give it a shot. I don't know if you do that, but if you talk to things that aren't real, as in they just happen to be like things like a water bottle, maybe a refrigerator, maybe a box of Oreos or a car that's in front of you. If you talk to things that aren't necessarily going to be responsive to you because they don't have the ability to communicate with you because they're inanimate objects, well, that's okay, because I do the same thing too, so don't you feel weird about it. Thanks, M, for the dolphins. I do appreciate it. If you talk to things and you're just like, hey, stop, or don't move, and you're talking to something that won't technically move because it doesn't have the ability to do so, I do the same thing, so don't feel weird about it. Thanks for the roses, M. It's nice to have you here. And for the heart puff, and for the dolphin, I appreciate all those gifts. What kind of look like this guy to do? I don't know. I don't understand what that's saying, but smiley camera roll. It's great to have you here. It does look like Max cheese. Huh. Does it look like mac and cheese? These are O's, the best cereal in the world. They don't pay me to say that, but I'm saying it because it's true. If you're watching me here on YouTube or here on TikTok, you can also follow me on Instagram, but you can only watch my live streams here on YouTube and here on TikTok on a regular basis. The live stream will end here on YouTube first, and then it'll end on TikTok. It's 11:03, and we're coming to the end of the TikTok. Do you all make yourself laugh? Sometimes. Danny DeVito, thanks for the likes. Who's Callie? I'm also crackling. Oh. Mojo, you should make yourself laugh more than anyone else. Danny DeVito? No. They're not my favorite cookies. But they're my favorite, like, Oreo cookies. For the current category. Who's crazy, Pixie? What's in California, Amanda? Oh, I'm in California. The dad peanut shake? I guess I am. Have you had vanilla Oreos? Oreos are your favorite Oreo cookies? Valid, yeah. There's another brand of Oreo, the one that is more Benton made Oreos first, or made like the similar, like Oreos is not original technically. There was an Oreo that was not an Oreo. It wasn't called an Oreo, but it was like the same. It's like the exact same thing, and it was made like 5 years earlier or something. What might be it? Oh, I'm your favorite cookie? I don't even consider myself a cookie, but it's honored to be considered a cookie and your favorite. You take it out and eat the frosting first. My niece does that. I know, right? This is me trying to hang out with you at the end of my live stream where I'm getting tired. There's also makeup on my face that I gotta wash off. Ben was for 10, 20, 12 minutes. Yeah. Kira, nice to have you here. My day was good. How was your day? Ken, thanks for following me. I do appreciate you. This is dessert, not just munchies, but a limited amount. Actually, if it was munchies, there would be no control. I wouldn't limit how much I eat. Amanda, I only speak one language. They also moderated you on that one. Javolta? I don't know what that means. Is that a different language? I did not. College educations are really overrated. What weapon? You talking about this? Are you talking about this live stream having the fly swatter as a weapon? I guess it is. Cereal and cookies is a high combo, yeah. Good point. You hate math, Waterline? How did we get into that as a conversation? Chit-chatting with the chat is intense on both YouTube and on TikTok. You guys say all sorts of things, but it is the thing that makes the live chat a lot more fun to do. And the live stream experience a lot more fun. But I do feel like my beard's starting to poke through the makeup even more. When I was sitting in that makeup chair and they started putting makeup on me, oh man, and the beard just started to disappear. I also realized that like I gave myself a clean shave and it still wasn't good enough. Kira, you never move on from math. Your name has math in it. It has 918. You can't move on from something if you're still using it. You got to use more letters, less numbers. More letters, less numbers. You are on a show? It's your B-Day, Kira? Well, happy B-Day to you. Loxy, thanks for saying that over here on YouTube. Dan DeVito, thanks for liking. It's 4 a.m. for you? Wow, that's really late. It's only 11:09 for me. Amanda, your B-Day is Saturday, so happy belated birthday to you. But happy birthday to Kira right now. See how many Aquarius love Ben? What's the sign Aquarius. The 918 is my B-Day. Oh, that's great. September 19th, September 18th. pretty good birthday. I do say so myself. Those numbers are great numbers to have. All right, now after eating, I should not lay down right away, but I'll stay on this live stream for a little bit longer with you. But we're going to be ending the live stream soon here on YouTube and here on TikTok, but first here on YouTube, and we'll talk about the statistics on, how the YouTube live stream went here on TikTok. Because that's something I do at the end of the live stream on a regular basis here on TikTok. We end up talking about how the YouTube live stream was. The YouTube live stream is going to be ending soon, but if you want to keep watching my live stream, you can go ahead and tune in on TikTok. Thanks for watching here on YouTube. I'm going to end it soon. I got to get some water real quick. Come on, water, fill up. Fill up. Good enough. So it's that time of the night, guys. Thanks for watching my live stream. If you've been watching me here on YouTube, it ends now, but you can continue to watch me if you just switch on over to TikTok. Thanks again for watching me on YouTube, and I appreciate you being here. I look forward to seeing you in future live streams. If you decide to watch me here or TikTok, doesn't really matter. It's nice to be doing these live streams. It's nice to have you come in. So do feel free to follow me on TikTok as well, and follow me on Instagram. I don't live stream there, but I do live stream here on YouTube, and you can also rewatch the live stream whenever you want here on YouTube. I do upload them afterwards. I do no editing to them, so you can look at this beautiful face whenever you want. The eye candy that I am is here for you to enjoy. Thanks again for watching. I do hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I enjoyed doing it. Thanks for being part of my live stream experience. If you ate with me, well, it was great eating with you. If you do want to give a last shout out to the moderators, which are Brandon, Liz, and Gabby, I'd appreciate it because I appreciate them and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Thanks for being here, guys. And if you do want to continue to watch my live stream, just switch on over to TikTok. Also, follow me on Instagram, follow me here on YouTube, follow me and check out the other videos I got. I do a lot of shorts and I do post regularly. So it is a lot of fun to be here. And I do live streaming on a regular basis. So feel free to give me that follow and be sure to come back. It'll be fun to see you again. So take care of yourself, and I hope you have a great night. Get yourself a good night's rest. Get yourself a good night's sleep and restfulness, I guess. Regardless, I'll see you tomorrow if you decide to be part of my live stream. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in future live streams. Ta-ta, y'all. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Get yourself a good night's rest.